It might not look quite like something out of Top Gear, but this car is smarter than the average smart car. There's something about it which has attracted £25 million of government investment. It's electric. And with revolutionary battery technology, this city could be taking it further than it's ever gone before. Professor Phil Blythe is an expert in transport research, and he's heading a project which will gather detailed information from real-life trials of electric vehicles in the northeast.
This is probably the most in-depth trial on the performance of electric vehicles ever carried out. We have a little data collection box collecting all sorts of data about the vehicle, how it's driving, how the batteries are performing, so we can really begin to understand how these vehicles are performing under different conditions.
As well as providing GPS data, the unit also connects to the car's inbuilt monitoring system. This allows researchers at the university to analyse how the car battery performs under different traffic conditions and monitor driver charging habits.
As we analyse this data, we're looking at how individuals use the vehicles, when and where they charge up. Is it at home? Is it at a public charging point or at work? And really trying to see how many charging points are needed to support electric vehicle infrastructure.
1,300 charging points are already being rolled out in the northeast. But some members of the public are yet to be convinced.
I'm all for speed and things like that, so I don't know whether electric cars would really be for me.
I think it depends really. Are they any cheaper? Are they economical? It depends for me.
One of the key objectives of this project is to expose as many people as possible to the electric vehicles and have an experience of driving them.
At public drive events, people in the northeast are completing questionnaires before and after they take the vehicles for a spin. And there seems to be a common anxiety amongst the test drivers.
If you can only go about 30 mile, 40 mile without charging up, it's going to be inconvenient for a lot of people, like, you know.
If I'm not near a charger, I'd be terrified in case I run out of electric.
One of the emerging responses is a concern about range anxiety, i.e. how much distance can they drive in the car before the battery runs out, and will they get to a charging point or get home and plug it in before that happens.
Changing public perception could prove difficult, but revolutionary technology being developed at Newcastle University may provide another solution.
The potential of this battery technology for electric cars is to radically increase the range capabilities and allow people to drive long distances without worrying about recharging the battery.
Professor Keith Scott is working on a brand new rechargeable battery which uses oxygen from the atmosphere as one of its components. In a conventional battery, oxygen is normally stored within an expensive and bulky component of the cell. This component limits the amount of energy that can be stored inside the battery.
The special feature of this battery is that the oxygen is not stored within the battery itself. The oxygen is coming from the air, which of course is free.
The new lithium air battery replaces the bulky component with a porous carbon-based electrode and draws in oxygen from the air. As this oxygen reacts with charged lithium particles from within the cell, energy is released. This increases the storage potential by up to 10 times that of a conventional battery. The technology is still at an early stage, but has the potential to dramatically reduce the size and cost of rechargeable batteries.
I think we're privileged to be part of this team. It's an exciting stage in this battery development.
And it could be an exciting time for electric cars too.
If we could extend the range of a vehicle to 500-600 miles, then it competes totally with petrol and diesel vehicles. And it would make these vehicles suitable for all sorts of driving rather than just the urban driving which the range dictates at the moment.
With the Northeast at the forefront of electric vehicle development, it might not be very long before we see more of these vehicles on the road. And they're even starting to win over some die-hard petrol heads.
I didn't expect it to be like a normal car, just the same, the acceleration, quite impressed.
A lot nippier than I thought.
My research team are really excited to be part of what's happening in the Northeast with electric vehicles. I'm seeing new models coming out that knock the spots off many petrol-driven vehicles.